welcome into the World Ninja League Championships here in Greensboro, North Carolina, as we have our Masters Male final two waves here in stage number 3. Tall, we will see our males try and come out here and complete the course, finish out their rounds at the World Ninja League Championships. Big shout out to our course designers, Greg Smith, Matt Bradley, and Nick Fortney, and the entire rig team for putting this course together here this afternoon as we get set for stage number 3 as we move our way through. Welcome into the broadcast booth. It is Justina Ricchini and it is Lucas Harrison. We did not update the things again that happened on the last one, but we are here and we are ready to get started and get underway. So we will take a look real quick at our current stage leaderboard. As we have, that was not updated, so we're about to get it back in a second. But we'll take a look at the obstacles here for those of you that have not been with us before we get our demo run started. And this is a difficult course, and we will be ready to go here as we move our way through. Lucas.
Yeah, very excited to see how these Masters Male do on this very hard course. Am I a bit loud?
I think so.
Okay, wait. Is that better?
I think that's better, yeah.
Okay, so.
I think it was loud on the broadcast, that's why.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, very excited to see how these athletes do on this course. We just saw the adult males go, and they had we'll say, not the easiest time on it. So, we'll be very interested to see how our Masters Male fell on this course.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see as we will now have our demo run beginning here in just a second.
I think they made some adjustments, so.
Yeah, they had to make adjustments to the course. They put on, instead of the staple having one that is open, they have two that are closed.
Oh, okay.
We are ready to go for the demo run.
Okay. I'd like to say a big shout out to everyone who actually is watching this. This is, I think, the final broadcast of
World Ninja League. Yeah, I think we have some head-to-heads too that are going to be going on at the same time as ours.
Yeah, go tune in with Jason Queen.
Demo run is beginning.
Oh, I should.
There we go.
Yep.
Cameraman ready to go here. The camera, actually the camera director or whatever.
What's that supposed to mean?
Or tech director.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm tech director for a lot of places right now. Heyo.
As our demo run. Moving through here. Wheeling, dealing.
I'd like to give a big shout out to my friend Gavin McKenna for helping me out through this.
Now what does that mean?
He's helping me with my info and stuff. He's a big fan. He's a big World Ninja League fan.
Okay, all right. There you go. Did not know that.
You should know this. You're an insider.
Yes. Oh, wow, okay. Move our way through the course.
Yeah, we've lost it. Yeah, I feel like if you have been watching throughout this day, you kind of get the gist of what is to expect on this course. You have, it looks like there's only one mic drop. Oh, no, there is one mic drop, and then you can transition using this trapeze bar and to the end next.
Mic drop. And then he's going to tag in a teammate to finish out the demo run.
Yeah, I think that trapeze bar could limit some of our athletes.
And tag, we have our next runner going.
Yes, tag, you're it. Yes. The dad joke ninja can't be here, but I'm here.
Yes,
I'll assume the throne.
Yes. Lucas Harrison, the
new dad joke ninja. I'll show my best.
The teen joke ninja.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That sounds bad. If I'm the teen joke ninja, I'm just gonna say 6'7" all the time.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, it looks like there's no pegs on this anymore, so you just have to transition from one to the next. Ooh, no chalk. So I can use this ring to go in between. We should have 2 rings. looks like here you can just grab the water rail. It doesn't have to open anything. So it's just a basic ladder jump.
Yeah, it should make it
Ooh,
interesting for our athletes competing.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Why? Who is this person that keeps calling?
Moving our way across is Matt gonna finish us off here. Matt's gonna finish out the course here. Our rig team leader finishing out the course right there.
I think we gotta get ready. We have 25 people in this heat.
Yes, 25 people in the heat. So right now we have unknown athletes starting first just because it's not updated.
My goat. 131 season 11 tier 1 competitions. This guy goes everywhere.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. As we're in a bit of a delay, as we said earlier, so should be getting done around the 6 o'clock, 6:30 range here at the course.
And I have two Resetasauruses somewhere that were under here.
Oh, they were given.
That might be used, or someone might have.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. I see him. Yep.
We are back here after post demo run. We'll see our athletes here competing. Is going to be Kevin Sandelin from Boca Raton, Florida. Sandelin, our first athlete to make the cut into stage number 3. As we had a lot of our athletes make it very far in stage 2, which I was on earlier. And we will see those athletes yet again here. We are ready.
Ready. I think we should stop. We should.
All right, Kevin Sandelin getting ready to go. Started training and doing ninja in the fall of 2022. 43-year-old from Boca Raton, Florida. So we get ourselves ready to go.
Noah Dvornicek and Noah Melcher, please report to head-to-head check-in immediately.
Transition. Another transition. I think we're getting ready to go.
I think we're ready to go here. We start after our hour delay.
No,
We
sorry
thank
about
you
that.
for joining us here after all the different course movements here. Is Kevin Sandlin now going up the wall. Interesting, you don't have the pegs here in this competition. Just climb up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's able to make it through the first couple. Makes it through now to the chain link. Now going to the chain link. Kevin started back 1 week before Worlds after being out of Ninja the last 3 months with a torn labrum in his shoulder. So he's back here. Moving nicely through the chain link.
Attention athletes and coaches.
Now
Masters
across to
female
the mic drop.
head-to-head will be starting momentarily. About 5 minutes, head on over to the podium. Masters female head-to-head awards in about 5 minutes.
And now moving his way through and makes a great save right there. Great work.
Correction to that, Masters female head-to-head awards will start 5 minutes after they complete head-to-head.
And Kevin moving his way through nicely right now as he goes across on the swivel limit. Now making that transition. Trying to make it as seamless as possible, and he's able to lock it in. And not able to get across. He gets the touch point, though. And he gets the touch point to the iron skillet.
Tremendous run there. Tremendous run.
Yeah, great run right there from Kevin on stage 3. And now we will see our next athlete competing here, Terry England. And Terry from the Crescent City Ninjas from Terrytown, Louisiana. 43 years old here, and made it through from round 2, stage 2 to stage 3. And his son Zachary England is going to be with him on the course.
Great job thus far from England. Gets through the staples very well.
Yeah, through the staples nicely. And now moving to the chain link.
Yeah, tremendous strength here as he gets through this chain link. Can cause some trip ups in our athletes, but Terry doing a good job.
Yeah, Terry doing a great job right now as he moves across to the mic drop.
Oh.
Out through
Oh.
the mic drop. So camera 3 down right now. As England moving his way across. Moving his way across.
You're doing a great job. Able to lock in this first transition. Next one's more of a 90-degree transition as...
Not able to get through right there.
Tremendous run, though. Tremendous run.
Great run from Terry England as he makes his way to the second spot. Makes it there in 1 minute and 5 seconds.
As I will go trying to signal that hopefully he looks at us. Oh, he's just locked in. trying to get the signal to camera 3 up, and he's not looking at us. Really tough.
We'll try and get him next time, as now we see Bobby Mix,
Oh, sorry.
who is on right now. And Bobby Mix grew up as a Navy brat, born in Japan. Recently competed in Australia for the OCR Community World Championships. And he says in his bio, he is self-proclaimed everyone's favorite 5'7", 180-pound black and gray bearded Filipino from Phoenix, Arizona.
There's a lot of those out there, so.
Yeah, that's what he says, though. He's everyone's favorite.
I mean, yeah.
And he's been on American Ninja Warrior twice. As I said earlier when we were on stage 2 in season 13 and 16, known as the Silver Fox. So the Silver Fox, Bobby Mix, working very nicely right now as he goes through the chain link. Trying to make that transition, and he's able to do so. Now moving his way across. And he just has to dismount across. Oh, not able to.
Tremendous run, tremendous run.
Great run right there from Bobby Mix as he makes his way across into the chain link. Now we'll see Christopher Remy.
It's a feat on its own here to get to stage 3, so.
Attention everybody, let's bring our attention to the head-to-head course. We're on our final 2 Masters female. Let's make some noise for them. We could see the championship crowd.
As mentioned is Christopher Remy.
Christopher Remy's here right now, 45-year-old ninja rookie.
Out of the Dexterity Depot.
Out of the Dexterity Depot. And 2 sons, and one of them, Zane, competes in adult male, and Jackson, who competes in young adult male. Enjoys being outdoors, 44 years old. Coached by Tim Dexter. Moving his way through right now nicely.
Great job here thus far. Tremendous run.
Great job so far here from Chris Remy. Making his way through. Doing a great job right here. Moving through.
Nearly there. Just going to go for it now. Pulls it down, but unable to fully get to it. Now, try to.
And not able to get through on the mic drop right there.
Tremendous run.
Tremendous run right there. Now we will see Jimmy Hamrick. He's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, from the UF. Yep, camera 3 now back on.
Love to see that. Love to see that. And transition.
Turned off for a little bit, now it's back on. Shout out to our camera operators here on the live stream team. We have 1 operator on 3 and 2. They've been doing a great job here as we go through the back half of the course. Can't really put cameras back there, so you have to have people moving with them. That's Jimmy getting started here on his run. Jimmy, 50 years old here. Moving his way through nicely. Started Ninja 3 years ago. Coached alongside his son, James, as he moves his way forward.
This very tough chain link.
Yep, on to the chain link. Jimmy now in 4th place on the board through the first few obstacles.
1. Oh, nearly there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Do we have 3 heats or 2 heats?
2 heats.
2 heats.
25 in one and 22 in the other.
Oh, okay.
Not as big as the other divisions.
How many
started
people?
with, I believe it was 68 in the second stage. So that explains why we have the 70% down to 48 here in stage, or 47, I should say, in stage 3. Jimmy swinging back and forth, trying to kick up some momentum to get to that mic drop, and he's able to. Got one hand on it. Oh, now hanging by a thread right there. Not able to get that second hand on there.
Nearly had it. Almost saved it.
Yep, great run from Jimmy right there. As we'll move our way forward to Brett Casey. And Brett Casey, coached by Riley Broadhurst. Casey, the Orlando, Florida man, 49 years old. Trains at the Obstacle Ninja Academy, tech executive, and loves to boat and fish. He says in his bio also, shout out to my boy Ed Goting. So him and Ed, good friends as they come here to the World Ninja League Championships from Florida. His bio also, a bit of a mistype, 14 feet, 10 inches.
He's tall.
Also says 75 pounds, which if you're 14 feet tall, I don't think that's possible, but.
Wembenyama.
As Casey moves his way forward. Brett Casey, this is his 7th time competing in Tier 1 this season. Moving through nicely right now. As he gets his way across, now trying to make his way through the chain link.
Yeah, Casey doing a tremendous job thus far. Getting through these first 2 obstacles very well. Now nearly getting through this third one. Tripped up. He's able to readjust that hand to that top kind of handlebar. It's much more palm intensive, a little bit less off the fingertips.
A little less intensive. As Casey moving through right now. Trying to kick up some momentum.
Nearly there.
Yep, as he's able to keep on going.
On this trapeze bar.
Now he's got to grab a hold of that other mic drop from the trapeze bar.
Got it.
He's got it with one hand. Now he's got to get the other on. And he's got it. Now trying to get to the L bar. Oh, not able to get to the L bar. Great run right there from Brett. And his run will be done. Kevin Sandlin, for our first handful and a half of competitors right here, is in first place. He's got 5 points as he got the touch point. On to number 6. Brett Casey now moves into third.
He's
tied with Terry England for second with 4 points. I believe they gave Casey the touch point there.
Okay. Now we have Jordan Baker.
Jordan Baker from Flemington, New Jersey, 44 years old.
5 minutes. You guys can make your way over onto the podium now. Thank you for a great show.
A gold level 4 athlete. As we move our way along here. Baker now onto the stable. Moving through nicely right now. Oh, trying to get a hold of that L bar, and he does. Now moving his way through. Onto the chain link. Moving through the link.
Yeah, he's now going to transition to that rock hold grip on that left-hand side. Finds it. It's really hard. You can see trying to get through it. Oh, slipping.
Just got to try and get through right here.
Yeah, tremendous stuff here from Jordan Baker.
Yeah, great stuff from Jordan Baker.
He's nearly there. He's only 1 link away before completing this obstacle.
Just got to get through right here.
Oh, he's there. Can he get there?
He's there on the trapeze bar.
Oh, wow. Beautiful work there to get through.
He's got a hold of it.
Now he's got to touch that first mic drop to get the touch point.
Oh, he touches it to get the touch point, but he's not able to get through. So Jordan Baker through 3,
Yeah.
unable to get across.
Yeah, that was a good performance, though, and a real All-American performance out of Jordan Baker.
Great job from Jordan Baker right there. As we now see Aaron McGee. Aaron McGee, 50 years old, just turned 51 actually, and recovering from a torn bicep tendon, which he tore in the head-to-head against Kai Beckstand at the Elijah Browning's Boss competition. And loves to train with his kids. One is here in the teen division. And Jackson McGee is coach, the teen that is in that competition. Aaron moving through nicely here to start. Aaron wearing the Brewers hat as he runs.
And Justina's favorite team, the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now Central rivals, but not, I respect the Brewers. They're not one of the teams I dislike the most.
And that being?
The Reds.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron McGee moving through nicely right now. Calm, cool, and collected as he goes across the chain link. Now from the chain link, moving his way back across. Gets that mic drop. Now hits the bar before he gets to the second mic drop.
Nearly there, but now we'll transition.
Now it's the transition from that to the L bar. Make that jump up, and he's got it. Aaron gonna get some chalk from the corner right there.
About 5 seconds of rest left. It's got to go now. It does.
Goes across now to the swivel limit. Seen one competitor, Kevin Sandlin, get that touch point on the 6th obstacle, the Iron Summit.
Yeah, we really haven't seen someone actually get a real good attempt at the Iron Summit yet.
Yeah, nobody's got across this swivel limit to get a good attempt. The athletes that have been here so far have not been able to get through it.
Real tough, but able to muscle it up.
Sandlin able to muscle it up, like you said right there, the Kennesaw, Georgia man. Moving through, and he's going to be our first athlete to get across and have a good chance at the Iron Summit.
Yeah,
now into second place behind Kevin Sandlin. If he gets through this obstacle, he'll move into first.
Yeah, we can see really that grip strength, the strength starting to waver in McGee.
And not able to get all the way through. Aaron McGee all the way up to second place. 5 points on the leaderboard. Great job right there by him. Now we will see our next competitor here, Ryan Scott, who's been one of the coaches that we've seen a lot this weekend as well. Yes, Ryan from Syracuse, New York, ready to go.
Yeah, shout out to all the coaches that have helped our younger athletes and continue to help our younger athletes in this sport. Wouldn't be possible without you. Also, happy belated Father's Day to everyone.
Yep.
2 days.
Yeah, I mean,
You still do
I normally you just say it after the first day it's over, but
Well, it's still important to recognize all the fathers out there.
yes, it is. Ryan Scott moving his way through, third time competing this season. He's able to move his way through. Moving through nicely right now. Ryan Scott. Pushing through.
You're making great work of this chain link thus far.
Yeah, making great work right now as he moves his way through. Cross to the mic drop.
The demo run will be happening on head-to-head in 30 seconds. Free team
And Scott now all the way up and across. And he'll go right into the swivel limit.
Ooh. Barely held on by fingertips on that ring.
Yeah, able to make his way through the ring right there. And get his way through. Now Scott moving his way forward. Trying to get through the rest of the swivel limit. Makes that second swivel transition. Now just has to hold on and get through. And he's able to. Able to get through to the Iron Summit, our second straight competitor to get there. He's going in great time too, minute 22.
There
So
we
he
go.
flies into first place by 28 seconds. Oh,
Tell us some of that strength starting to waver.
trying to make his way through right now.
Gotta go now. Nearly there.
And Ryan Scott making his way across, gets the touch point.
Wow. He's gonna use all this rest. Yeah, great feat of strength to get to this moment. Now he's got 2 more obstacles ahead. Can we see our first full clear?
Yeah, we'll see if we're able to see our first full clear here. As Ryan Scott trying to accomplish that as he makes his way through.
Ooh.
Gets to the first ledge of the cliffhanger. Still going right now. As he tries to make that next jump, but he's not able to. Great run right there from Ryan Scott. Moves into first place on the board. And now we'll see Michael Lysenko, coached by Henry Ferran. And Henry Ferrarin, who will be a competitor coming up here in about 7 or 8 runners.
Mm-hmm.
He will look to attack the course. What has been a tremendous job so far by all of our competitors. Tremendous work by everybody involved here.
Yeah. It was also especially a good job there from Ryan Scott. Got into first place off of that.
Yep, got into first place. It looks like we might have a runner added right here. Or no, we don't. We just have waiting for things to settle and
Get going.
might have a replay here.
So you guys 2 minutes. I was told.
2-minute delay right here.
All right.
Attention,
Like
Green Speed
little,
male. We're
nope.
headed to a new demo on head-to-head. New demo on head-to-head. Slight change on the last few obstacles. Preteen males, please direct your attention to the new demo.
Attention to all in attendance. If anybody is still in look of merchandise from Fine Designs, they will be closing up their vendor booth soon. If anybody wants to get some shirts or hoodies or any type of merchandise from Fine Designs, please tap in with them now. They will be closing their vendor booth soon.
Welcome back. As those transitions that you just saw on your screen, Lucas Harrison was during our delay there from our course managers.
No,
Was interpreting.
No.
You know,
that wasn't me.
that wasn't you.
No.
Who was it?
The wind. It's very powerful. Alrighty, and
That
now
was
we're
not the wind. Okay,
we're now
as I
into
moved
Michael
on.
Lysenko's run from Yorktown Heights, New York.
Michael Lysenko, yeah.
Lysenko, yeah, that's what I said.
Michael Lysenko, ready to go here. Tore his ACL a month before Worlds last year, so able to get through stage 1 and 2 and on to 3 here.
Yeah, ACL tear is not fun.
Yep, nope, not fun at all. Moves our way through right here. He's doing a great job. Waiting, taking his allotted time before he goes. Moves his way across. And Lysenko moving through nicely right now. As we go across.
They're doing a great job.
Doing a great job right here.
Now able to get to that first trapeze bar. Just got to build some momentum so he can transition to the mic drop.
Yep, trying to build that momentum. Oh, he kicks it down. Now he's got to go reach for it.
Yeah, I've seen some people think this might be easier because you're already, can go instantly into that swinging motion. Now it's fully set, so just like that.
Able to grab a hold right there. Great job right there from Michael Lysenko.
Yeah, great job. And now he's got one more. That's that mic drop. To pull it out. Able to get to it. Now he's stuck in between. Can get that left hand over. Now you can see trying to get that foot so he can get that touch point. Wow.
Spotted right there. Now right into the...
Nearly there. He's going to have to get that right hand over.
Not able to get through. Great run right there from Lysenko. Henry Ferran talking with him after the run.
Yeah, still, great job. Got through those first four. Now, that's a run he can be proud of.
Yeah, our seventh competitor coming up, Henry Ferran, will be running alongside Coach Isaac Allen. And right now, we will see our next athlete, John Hart, part of the Sinai Sports Club in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania expert. Where is that in Pennsylvania?
Oh, I know where Erie is. North at the at Lake Erie, right 2 hours away from my house.
There we go. Finally, some expertise from our Pennsylvania expert.
Erie is Western Pennsylvania, so
there you go.
If it's in Western PA, I will know where it is. John Hart moving his way through after getting through a very good chunk of stage 2. Now on to stage 3. Moving his way across.
Now we'll start on this chain link. Moving very nicely from one to the next.
Yep, moving very nicely right here.
You can see the Steel City Ninjas that are still in attendance supporting on their coach.
Supporting on right here. As he makes his way across now. Through and down.
Nearly there and able to stick it.
Yeah, able to stick the landing right there.
I can see his hand slipping. Can't really get that full grip around. Now he's starting to get a bit stranded. He'll chalk up now to maybe allow himself to work his way up. Now we'll start on these very tough spiral limits. Oh.
Not able to get through right there. As we'll see our next few athletes moving through. And it's going to be Neil Parker running here. Neil from Reading, Connecticut. And both of his kids, Barnaby and Poppy, are competing in the competitions this year. They all wrapped up. And it's his first year in the Masters division. And I said this before, 40 years old from Reading, but in his bio he goes, he's most excited about surviving the weekend and coming out unscathed.
There you go.
So he's ready to move his way across.
Shout out to Barnaby and Poppy.
Neil has one goal, which is to get to stage 3, so he doesn't have to worry about balance. And he has gotten to stage 3.
There you go.
So congrats to Neil for making it through to get his goal.
Now Neil Parker trying to exceed his goals and complete this course.
Yeah, maybe become our first full clear. Haven't had one of those yet.
Haven't had a full clear yet as we're down to our final 10 or so competitors here in the stage.
But don't go anywhere. Still got one more heat of action here in the Masters Male Division.
One more heat to go. As we move through. And right now, Neil moving through nicely.
So you're trying to really make sure that grip's in there tight. Doesn't want to make a mistake slip off.
This guy's got that grip in there nicely right now. Now moving to the mic drop.
You're nearly there. One more swing. Oh!
Not able to get all the way through.
I was able to get that touch point, so.
Yep, great touch point right there from Neil Parker. And now we'll see Philip Pouet. That'll be our next winner, Pouet, making his way through the first two stages. 53 years of age. Runs a Ninja Warrior Academy out of his backyard called Backyard Ninja Academy. As he is ready to go here in wave number 1. Wave 1, and once again 22 athletes in wave 2. And right now Ryan Scott at a minute 50 is our fastest competitor and who has gotten through the most with 6 points all the way to the cliffhanger. And now Philip moving his way through the first couple of stages. All the way across now. And able to get his way across, now to the chain link. Moving his way through the course.
Yeah, this chain link has been very taxing on our competitors thus far. Some failing right after they get through it or just failing on it in its entirety.
Philip doing a great job right now.
And we'll transition on these mic drops.
And making the first transition, has to get his second hand on there. He's able to get to his trapeze bar. And now moving his way through. And now trying to get that touch point to get through.
Yeah, nearly there. And sticks it.
He's able to get it.
See the grimace on his face.
Philip moving through nicely right now. As he's on to the swivel limit. Now trying to finish things up here. Just Philip.
Yeah, trying to make this next transition. Oh, nearly there. He's out under, so he's going to
transition. Now he's got to spin around backwards.
go around the world.
And that's a tough one right there. Tough transition for Philip Pouet. And they tried to reach across. Did not get the touch point, I believe. No, did not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the touch point's the ring. So.
Oh, I thought he was reaching for the ring. Didn't see from there. As now we will see our next athlete, Ryan Hespenhyde. And Ryan from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. The owner of Grips Gym in Southfield, Michigan. And the Grips Gym athlete from the U.S. Midwest region. Looking to have a great run right here. So we've got our final 11 athletes on tap after Ryan. Here from the Greensboro Coliseum. Here from the final day of the World Ninja League Championships. And we will crown a world champion here, grand champion here in this division in stage number 2.
Wave heat number 2?
Yeah. Wave number 2, yes.
Yeah,
so many of the names that are so similar that like stage and wave are like the same thing.
Yeah.
But they mean different things here, so.
That's why I don't even use wave. I just say heat every time.
Yeah, I guess,
Heats.
Yeah, I guess that makes it better, yeah. As Ryan moving his way down to the chain link. Ryan, 49 years old for this season. In Instagram, Grips Gym. And he likes the challenge course. That's his favorite format. And he likes the foot dexterity
Yeah, sadly, none of that here.
obstacles. Yep, you're not going to see foot dexterity obstacles here besides the vertebrae.
Mhm.
So
Got through that, so good job.
Ryan able to move his way through. Cross to the mic drop. Reaching for that first mic.
You can see already he's starting to grimace on his face.
Oh, not able to get through right there. Great run, though, from Ryan Hespenheide. That is the end of his run.
You can tell we're starting to wear there.
Moves into 9th place, though, due to the speed of that run.
Yeah, I feel like speed's going to be a big factor in Stage 3. We haven't seen, with the exception of Scott, getting through a good amount of this course. So I think if you're able to get through, I would say, the first 4 obstacles very quickly, I think you can put yourself in a great place leaderboard-wise.
You can put yourself in a good spot, as now we'll see Yannick Drouer from France. His hometown, Saint Jean de Chevel.
Good.
Thought he did pretty good in the pronunciation there. 5th time competing this season at the Tier 1 level. And Yannick, great jump right there. He moves his way across. Moving through nicely right now. Doing a great job on this course right now. Moving through very nicely.
Yeah. Able to get to the mic drop.
Yep, able to get to the mic drop.
Yeah, pretty quick through this.
Yeah, he's moving pretty quick right now. 1:03 on the clock.
He gets that touch point to lock in that
He's got to
time.
get through that next mic drop, and yep, he's got to touch this L bar to get to the next point. And he gets there. Now to the 5th obstacle, the swivel limit.
Yeah, this obstacle's claimed so many runs across so many divisions, ranging from our lowest to our elite males.
Yannick halfway there through this course, as he's got to get through before the time runs out, and he does. That clock in his head. He's also got the timer right there too, as you can see, so you kind of don't have an excuse for getting off with no time remaining.
Well, the timer is behind him when he's sitting down.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why the coach usually counts it down for you.
It looks like
I
from
know.
here that it's like right in front of him. Oh, he's not able to get through right there. Great run from Yannick, but it looks like you're literally sitting and you can like stare right at it. But
yeah,
I
I made that mistake earlier on. I realized later.
Yeah. As now we'll see Henry Ferrarin from Yonkers, New York. Henry, the coach for many. Isaac Allen, the coach for many, who's going to be coaching Henry. So 2 coaches running through this course who have seen a lot of their athletes compete here so far this past 6 days.
Oh, yeah. They'll definitely know what's up to come. It's just how will they react when they actually start? And there's a difference between knowing and doing, especially when it comes to a course like this.
Henry moving his way through right now. Moving through very nicely right now as he gets the touch point and across. Now he's going to reset right here. He's got plenty of time before he can get off. He's got still 5 seconds.
Ooh.
Able to move across just in time.
Yeah, using all 20 seconds to
I
his
said
advantage.
that he had a lot of time, but then he got off right at the 0 mark.
Yep.
Henry moving through right now, all the way across. And able to drop the second mic. Now gets a good grip, and he's across.
Yeah, no break taken here.
No break taken for Henry as he moves his way across now to the swivel limit. Has to move that first one. Moves his way through to the second one.
I feel like this next one's harder to really lock in because you can. There's I feel like a lot of room for error. I'm sorry, not a lot of room for error.
Oh, not
Oh.
able to move through. Yep, not a lot of room for error right there from Henry Ferrarin as he moves into 6th place with that time of 1 minute and 11 seconds. A great run right there for him. And that'll be the end of his competition. As he moves his way through right there. And now we will see Zeke Bucci Torres. And Zeke moving his way through right now from Independence, Missouri as he gets set to get started. As he is ready to go here. Ready to go and fly across as he goes on to the staple. Ben Bucci Torres, his son, coaching with them. Zeke, one of our older competitors at 52 years old, as he moves his way through. Had a couple of athletes in their 50s here. We had a few on stage 2 that were not able to make it to stage 3.
And I did stage 1 Masters Mail, and there were some people in their 60s and 70s that were competing. So
yeah, congratulations to them for getting out here and putting on a great show for all of the fans in attendance. As Zeke Bucci Torres able to get that next touch point to the mic drop. Drops forward from one mic to the other. Now able to try and grab a hold to that next one. He's got it. Now just has to dismount to the L bar.
and sticks it.
Able to dismount. Re-chalk up before he goes to the swivel limit.
Yeah, very tough obstacle. Be interested to see how Zeke will give his take on this obstacle. See if we see anything new, maybe just the status quo.
All right, we'll see if there's any differences here that are made. Zeke making his way through nicely right now.
And locks that in pretty quickly. Now it's the second limit, which has proven to be the tougher of the two. One, because you already had to go through one of these, and two, I feel like the transition here is a bit more ruthless. You can see there's a lot more kind of verticality to it. He's going to go around the world as well.
And Zeke going around but not able to hold on. Great run from Bucci Torres in this Masters Male division. It's a hug with his son after he's done, and that's going to be the end of his run. As now our next competitor from Austin Ninjas, Cedar Park, Texas, it's Lulu Moore. He told us before he started to, he said that earlier on stage 2 as well, to just call him Lulu.
Okay.
Not Lewis Moore.
Might be a bit too formal.
As Lulu Moore's ready to get his run started. Everybody cheering him on from behind us. Final 8 competitors here in Wave 1, and then, as I said, we will move our way right into Wave 2. So we are behind, so we got to move right through. 21 athletes in Wave number 2. Lulu making his way through.
I'll drop into these chain links.
Yep, dropping his way in. Moving through nicely right now. Doing a great job right here.
Yeah, no signs of slowing down here for Lulu.
Yeah, no signs of slowing down as he is in the 4th place position getting to that point on the course.
You know, chalk up here. He elected to skip that rest point. Immediately grabbed onto that ring.
Let's see if he can get through and get another touch point. Ryan Scott still our leader at 1 minute 50 with 6 touch points.
Trying to go all the way through.
Yep.
Just latches, then will latch on.
Trying to go all the way through right here. So he's moving through nicely.
See if he's able to keep this one kind of horizontal. He's now under, so he can't retreat around the world. Great
Great
job.
Yep, now he's got to get through. That grip very tough. Able to hold on and get the touch point. So Lulu Moore moving into second place.
Oh. Oh.
Not able to get all the way through.
On the run.
He gets that 5th touch point, but not able to move across.
Good enough for second place.
Yep, good enough for second place right now. Minute 49 on that time. Now we will see Alexander Crumland. And Crumland from San Pablo, California.
And if I remember correctly, Crumlin had one of the quicker times of heat number 1.
Yes, he did. He was in the second wave of stage 2. Now on the first wave of stage 3.
Asking some ref the questions to see what he can and cannot do.
Yep, before we get started.
I'm going to do that now instead of after.
Yep, Alexander Crumlin ready to go. Alex doing a great job right here at the beginning as he gets started. Competing out of the U.S. Southwest region at 41 years of age.
Yeah, Alex doing a great job just traversing through each of those links. Now get ready to make the initial transition to the mic drops. Pulls that ahead of time. Stays strong. And then we'll begin. Yeah, making tremendous pace. Sub-minute nearly if he gets that touch point in time. Won't be able to, but...
Oh, not able to.
Hopefully he's okay.
He's all right there. Great run from Alexander Crumland. As now we will see Nathaniel Wright running next.
Down to our, if I'm not mistaken, final 5?
Final 6.
6, okay.
Yes, because you have the person
Star.
up, and then
Yeah.
you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I've gotten this rundown by, I think, everyone at least one time every day.
Yep. As we move our way to Wright. He is ready to go here. As we get started here. Nathaniel, 45 years old from Richmond, Texas. Moving his way across. Onto the chain link he goes. Great run so far from Nathaniel Wright. Making his way through the course, but not able to get across through the chain link.
Yeah, grip wears out. Kind of tough on some of those rock holds. It's really grip intensive.
So now we will see James Ayers. Now we will see James Ayers. Coached by Ryan Scott. James is
His son Aiden has been doing ninja for 6 years and convinced him to start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Also says "Go Bills" in his bio.
That's a
All Bills Mafia runs deep. I have a friend who's a Bills fan.
Have you jumped through a flaming table yet?
I have not. My friend hasn't either. So
Oh,
yeah,
what's the point?
I guess yeah.
I feel like it's like the first thing you should do if you're doing the Bills Mafia.
James Ayers moving through right now in his run.
It's the first thing I would do.
You probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
As he is from Camillus, New York. Great
Really?
save right there. She's moving his way across. And not able to move all the way through. So take a look at the replay from that save from James, able to use the one-hand technique to save his way through. Great run from James, and now we will see David Kisser from Powder Springs, Georgia. He's a ninja enthusiast and loves smoking/grilling meat and watching Alabama football while being outdoors.
Okay.
And members and soon-to-be new owners of the Ninja Fit Atlanta.
Wow.
So that is going to be
Good to see. You know,
great to see.
Yeah. Alabama football. You know, all I can say to that is War Eagle. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's their.
Lucas is a big Auburn fan over here.
That's their catchphrase, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. War Eagle.
As Kisser moving through right now. Moving on to the chain link.
Works that top one. See, electing to use two hands. Those middle two. Work through that very nicely.
Yeah, working through very nicely at a great pace as well. As Kisser going through all the way across.
And grabs that second mic drop, gonna get ready to swing through. Gonna build some momentum. 4.
Yep, all the way across, and he gets through.
Nearly there. That first transition.
Yep, trying to make it through the swivel limit right now. She goes from one to the other.
Oh,
not able to make that transition. Great job from Kisser. As now we have our next athlete here ready to compete. And it is Booty Cothran. And Cothran. It's going to be Booty Cothran and Zach Wilson, our last two athletes, ready to go here. In the first wave. As we are now ready to go for our last two.
and correct me if I'm wrong, we have 22, 20 in our next wave?
21, 22, I believe, in the second wave. That'll be it for, and that'll be our last wave for wave 2. Our ninja's getting set to go here for that one.
And we're off.
Cothran is off. 57 years old from Belton, South Carolina. 10 times American Ninja Warrior competitor.
Wow.
Started Ninja back in 2012, so he's been doing it for quite a while. And he says he wishes Ninja was around when he was a kid, because he started it at 44.
Really?
Yeah. Co-founder of the Motive School of Movement.
Yeah, great job here going from one to the next.
Moving through nicely right now. She's able to get across. And not through that first mic drop. Dropped a little bit too quick on him. And that's
Yeah.
going to be the end of his runs. Now we will see Zach Wilson.
You've seen that be an issue with some of our competitors where they kind of struggle with drop can go at times. Sorry, I said how quick that mic drop can go at times if you hear me cut out.
Yeah, I think I hit. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
it's like I don't know why. I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, but sometimes it can just kind of. It's like in basketball where the defender takes the chair from out under you, kind of does that to you.
I guess, yeah. I guess that's
I don't know.
similar.
That's the best way I can. I gotta put
The
it.
best way you can put it.
That's the analogy I can put to it.
As now Zach Wilson will be running, and then we will go on to our next wave.
Immediately.
Yes, we will see Zach Wilson and Michael Wood,
Okay.
our last two athletes in the first wave.
I thought Jack Wilson was our last athlete.
Michael Wood was in there too,
Oh,
but then
okay.
he got taken out, so I guess he's like technically in a part of both.
Okay. Is that transitional?
Yep, he's a transitional. And Jake Kimball, Scott Behrens, and Jaden Welch are three athletes that can become world champion.
Okay.
As Wilson moving his way through right now from Tigard, Oregon, U.S. Northwest region.
Yeah, moving nicely.
Yeah, moving very nicely right now is Zach across this course with dexterity. As he's moving across to the first mic drop.
And able to slide it out safely.
Yep, able to go through that mic drop safely right there.
And first trapeze bar slides out. The second one while still hanging on, which some find to be easier.
And moving his way across, it swings all the way up.
Ooh.
Gets some chalk. He's inverted on the L bar.
Yeah.
Upside down.
Yeah. Oh, he's still, wow. Tremendous strength there to keep that position.
Able to get off right in time is Wilson.
Yes, as Wilson now working on this first swivel limit. They can go for this first rotation. Going all the way around.
He got it. Now trying to make his way through to the second one.
Sorry about that.
As he's moving across, trying to make his way up through the second.
So he's showing Justino why I started malfunctioning there for a second.
And Wilson making his way all the way through. Nice job, 2:30 on the clock as he gets over to the next section.
Shake out those hands, get a little bit more blood flow, kind of break up that lactic acid buildup.
Yep, trying to break it up right now.
And we'll go from one to the next.
As he's moving through the Iron Summit right now, trying to be our second athlete to get to the cliffhanger.
And
And
Wilson,
he is.
yeah, making short work of that.
Wilson now moves into second place right behind Ryan Scott. Time behind Scott right now, who finished through his obstacles in 1:50. So Wilson has to get through this obstacle to move into first place.
Yep.
Right now for our athletes that do not have a chance at world champion status, but have that chance to move their way up on the leaderboard.
And still, it's a tremendous feat in itself to complete stage 3. You'd love to be able to say you complete stage 3 at the World Championships.
Yep, moving their way through. Wilson now trying to get through the rest of the cliffhanger as he goes across
Wow.
through one section.
Now in between, he's got to fully transition now. He's got to build some swing to make this next jump. See the grips on his
Able to
face.
go across and not able to get through. Great run right there from Wilson. Tremendous job. Let's see, he moves into that second place spot on the
Yeah.
leaderboard.
Definitely a run he can be proud of.
Now we'll see Marik Gabor from Belmead, New Jersey. And Marek is originally born in Czechoslovakia. And he plays disc golf when not doing ninja. He's also, like I said earlier, a professional ballroom dancer and teacher.
Wow.
So very, very elusive athletic history.
Yeah, I used to play disc golf.
I played disc golf too for me in a little bit. It's a fun game.
It's fun. Yeah, I got an ace.
There you go.
I did that on like my second time of doing it.
There you go. Maybe you would have had a career in disc golf if you went that way.
No, I realized I peaked at that moment. I had to stop.
Okay. I see. 48 years old, moved to the United States in 2004, so he's been here for 22 years. Eric moving through the chain link right now. Moving through nicely as we are fully into wave number 2.
Go from try to get it his next one.
Yep, Merrick trying to get the next one.
Does so nicely. He'll slide it out.
Competes with Next Level Gym in New Jersey. Coached by Joe Capo on the sideline. Tries to move his way across to the second mic drop. Goes down. Now has to make that transitional jump. And he's still swinging back and forth. Not able to make his way across. That grip lost. Great run from Merrick. As now we will see Michael Wire, our next athlete here on the course. And Michael Wire from Sound Beach, New York, 45 years old. Seventh time competing this season in Tier 1 competitions. As Wire moving his way through.
Grabs onto that first one. Now we go to that second staple. The staple's a bit easier than they are in some of our divisions. We have to grab into the sides.
Yep, Michael Wire moving his way through. Staple different, like you said, from other waves.
Yep.
As he is moving his way across.
And doing so very nicely. We don't have to go to these middle two where the handlebars on top have a rock hold on the bottom. Can use as a bridge.
Yep, Wire ready to try and get through this chain link here. He's got to make his move across, and he does. Now trying to make his way across to the mic drop. And a great job from him so far. And not able to get through in its entirety. Great work from Michael Wire to get all the way to the mic drop. And now we will see B.J. Robinson from Holiday, Florida. Made his way to the salmon ladder last time in stage 2 before falling. So he's ready to go here in wave number 3, stage 3. Not wave, keep saying it like that. Wave 3. Technically, it's the third wave of your core. Like, it's like they all could have, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Now, as Robinson starts his run.
Yep, Robinson starting his run right here. Going up the vertebrae. And on to the staple. He's going to swing towards it. Gets through. Now going from one to the other. Goes B.J. Robinson.
Grabs on.
Yep, he'll grab on and hold. Get some chalk before he moves through to the chain link.
His chain link very tough.
Yep, chain link very tough as he moves his way through. And moving his way across very nicely right now.
Yeah, all of his movements looking very intentional. No extra kind of strain.
Yep, no extra strain from him right now as he is moving through at a very comfortable and controlled pace. Robinson now on to the mic drop. Grabs a hold of that trapeze bar before he goes to the second drop. Gets the second mic drop. Now going back and forth. Swinging back and grabbing a hold. Tremendous job right there from B.J. Robinson as he'll get some chalk before he moves on.
He's trying to adjust. Has around 5 seconds left. We'll grab onto that ring to begin his run.
Yep, begin 1:34 on the clock. He's now in 11th place here on the Stage 3 leaderboard. Second wave of 2 as Robinson moving his way through. Coached by Caleb Bergstrom. And trying to make his way across the first swivel limit onto the second one.
Transitioning.
Makes that transition and not able to hold on. Great run from BJ. Going to be the end of his run right there, as now we will see Scott Morrison, one of our great competitors here at the World Ninja League, coached by his wife Paula. And Scott, 57 years old. He's the owner of Kinetic Ninja Warrior in Bel Air, Maryland. And this is his 5th time competing this season. And he has been a Ninja Warrior before it was a sport. And he completed in Season 4 of American Ninja Warrior at the Miami City Qualifier. Didn't make the finals, but he's competed in the World Ninja League since its inception in 2015.
Wow.
He's been doing this for quite some time here at this Masters male division.
He's been a mainstay.
As he makes his way through right there. Scott moving his way through nicely right now. And Scott moving his way through on the chain link right now. As he tries and get across and nicely. In this Masters male division. Doing great right here as he goes from one mic, transitioning, trying to transition to the other mic. And not able to hold on. He gets the touch point right there, though. Not able to hold on for the next obstacle, the swivel limit. That's going to be the end of Morrison's run.
But great effort.
Yep, as now we will see Scott Sinold running here from head coach Flip Rodriguez.
We'll have how many more runners before we get to our World Championship competitors?
So we have 16 more runners before we get to our World Champions.
Okay.
19 total left. So under 20 to go here from the final stage. Now we'll see Scott Sinold, our next runner.
Sure, getting everything reset. Want to make sure everything's fair.
Got to make sure everything's the same on stage number 3. An important stage for all of our athletes. And Scott from Boca Raton, Florida, 50 years old. Champion level 2 runner. 2nd time competing at this tier this season. As he goes up the vertebrae. Through the first staple. On to the second staple and hits his legs, but he's able to recover there. Scott now moving through very nicely. Doing a great job right here. As his coach, Flip Rodriguez, talking him through the course.
Nearly there, trying to get that touch point.
Yep, Scott trying to get the touch point. He gets it, holds on as he tries to move forward. .116 on his clock right now. as he's clock's counting down before he has to get off, and he gets off just in time. Scott now moving across the first stage of the swivel limit, has to move it.
All the way around, able to lift it, lock in.
And it's been the second stage that's been
Ooh.
tough, and he's not able to get across to it. But a great run from Scott Sinnel nonetheless, as he completes the 3 stages here at the World Ninja League Championships. Now we will see Richard McDuff from Saint Hacienne, Quebec City. He's wearing his Montreal Expos hat earlier. I believe he still has it on.
Shout out the Expos.
Yep, shout out the Expos, now the Washington Nationals.
Oh, I'm not going to shout them out.
Huh?
I'll shout out the Expos, though.
Okay. As we move our way through here, Mathieu St. Ars is his assistant coach. Or no, excuse me, it's Jordan Thurston that's coaching him here on the sidelines. And Richard on to stage number 3 here. Great accomplishment for all of our athletes here today to make it from stage 1 to 2 to 3. As we move our way through here, as Richard moving his way through nicely here. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here, Tuesday, June 23rd, as Richard tried to reach for that touch point, unable to the first time. Second time, though, he's able to. And now he's going to chalk up before he gets through.
A little bit more.
Getting
5
a
seconds
little bit
remaining.
warm.
Yeah. Yeah, drop in now and does.
Yep, he drops in.
That ring does serve as a little bit of an extra rest point if our athletes choose to use it. We have to start working, though, as...
Yep, Richard moving through the first swivel limit, able to connect it.
Yeah, locks it in very nicely.
Now has to go from 1 to 2, and he's got to move that second one, which is really difficult.
They go all the way around and able to get it.
He's able to go around. Great run so far from Richard. Now he's got to get that next touch point, and he's got it. Richard McDuff now on to the Iron Summit. Taking his time right here before he goes through the Iron Summit. Up and down, he moves his way through. And able to get that next touch point onto the cliffhanger. So Richard McDuff with that time, 2 minutes and 1 second. He is into second place right here.
Gotta go now.
Yep, you gotta go right now if you're McDuff, and he's gone. As he now moves on to the cliffhanger. Oh, tries to reach up for that first one, but he's not able to. Great run from Richard McDuff. 2 minutes and 1 second. He falls into second place now, 11 seconds behind Ryan Scott. As now we will see our next athlete here competing, Elad Leshem. And Elad, coached by Adam Malki from Tel Mond, Israel. 43 years old, dominant in the Masters category. Wasn't here in 2025 at the WNL, here in 2026. As he tries to put together a great time right here.
It's that second staple. Goes in nicely.
And moving through nicely right now on the chain link.
Yeah, from one to the next.
Moving through effectively right now. Is Elad. Did great, getting all the way to the last obstacle on the stage 2 course. As he moves his way across, trying to get through to the swivel limit.
I'll get ready to do so.
And moving his way across. Getting some chalk from his coach as he gets set to move on.
Yeah. Trying to lift it up.
Yep, trying to lift it up and trying to move his way across.
Yeah, locks it in very nicely. Next slow limit up ahead.
Yep, moving through to the second one, doing a great job.
Gets that one as well.
Now making that transition.
Very
And
tough
able
work.
to get all the way across,
Ooh.
but not able to make his way through. A great run right there.
Yeah, as you said, just, a very good run, just barely teetering off.
Yeah, great run right there from Elad as we'll look at some of his replays right here. Moving all the way through the course. Getting some chalk before he moved his way across to the finish, just not able to make his way through.
Yeah, and our next runner will be, looks like it'll be Addy Barcy.
Addy Barrel.
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 I couldn't see it the best way.
Addy
so.
Barrel. And Michael Wood, I don't believe, is here right now.
Really?
As we said earlier, because remember, he keeps moving down our list.
Yeah.
And he hasn't, I don't think,
Shown up yet?
shown
or?
over here to
Okay.
check in. I'm not sure if Michael Wood, he's supposed to be running next. I'm not sure if he'll be going out. We'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll get an update on that as.
Eddie from the Asia-Israel region.
Yep.
Moving through nicely right now.
And one from the next.
Started Ninja in 2019 in that Israel region. 46 years old this season. He likes the generating swing obstacles as he moves his way across to the chain link. There are 15 more athletes here to go in wave number 2. As we're moving our way down the list.
Yeah, we'll work up that top part.
Addy doing a great job right here. As he tries to move his way through to the mic drop. Able to get a hold of one mic. Now trying to get a hold of the second one. He's got it right there. Great job from Addy as he moves through and is going to swing back up around to chalk up.
And he'll do that pullover. We've seen some of our younger athletes do.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time we've really seen one of the athletes in this division go for it.
Yeah, and great job right there as he did it.
Yeah, it's very efficient. It allows you to get in that sitting position much easier.
1 minute and 28 seconds.
Transitions now able to lock that in. We'll try to push it back.
Yep, trying to push it back further and further.
There's that second one.
As he's moving his way across. Trying to get through the second swivel limit. And not able to make his way through. Great run right there, though, by Addy Barrel. As he moves his way through. Now we will see Timothy Lazarevich running next. Tim Lazarevich, coached by Tim Dexter from the Dexterity Depot. Same gym as our course manager, Michelle Dellinger, and daughter Gianna, who was on the mic here for a little bit earlier this weekend. She did a great job. She brought up, though, that she's from Louisiana quite a few times. I mentioned that before. Yeah, she brought up the Louisiana part a lot, which I thought was funny because every time
it's
you know,
important.
it's a good fact to you know say she was born in New Orleans and from Mechanicsburg. So
yeah, New Cumberland. Where's that in Pennsylvania? I'm assuming near
Mechanicsburg.
Yeah.
As Tim Lazarevich is moving very nicely right now through the beginning stages of this course. All the way up and through.
Take his rest here early.
Yep, taking an early rest here before he gets through more. And going to figure out how to attack the rest of this course.
Yeah, drops in.
Yep, Tim dropping in right there. Tim doing a great job right now. Moving his way across. And to the mic drop.
to the next, and we'll pull out that second one. All these movements coming here from Tim has been very intentional, nothing extra.
Yeah, nothing forced, knowing where he has to get.
And does that pullover as well.
Great work right here. Good time at 1 minute and 17 seconds. As he's chalking up right now before he moves his way through. And Derek Cardinale coming up next.
You got it. Big clip.
And Timothy Lazarevich moving his way through right now as he tries to continue to move across. Tim doing a great job right here as he's moving his way through nicely on this course. Now getting that touch point, and he's all the way through to the Iron Summit.
Yeah, let's see what is his take on the Iron Summit.
Moves into 7th place right now, 5 points. As he's on the Iron Summit, trying to get through and get that next touch point, and not able to get through. Great run from Lazarevich, and Timothy Lazarevich is done now. And we will see Derek Cardinale. Take a look at the replays from his run. Very intentional and very sophisticated run right there by Timothy. As now we will see Derek Cardinale from Marietta, Georgia, the 45-year-old. And Cardinale ready to move forward as Jake Kimball, Scott Behrens, Jaden Welch don't go anywhere. They're going to be coming up at the end, and they will be our athletes that will have a chance at that title shot, world champion, or grand champion, as Cardinale continuing to push through as he's now through the first 2 staples. Derek Cardinale moving very nicely right now through.
From one to the next.
Yep, moving through the chain link very nicely as he moving his way through and cross, trying to make his way, get some momentum to that first mic drop. And he's going to hold on right now with both hands before he goes to that mic drop. Gets the first one, so gets the touch point through the first 3 obstacles.
Grabs on.
Yep, holds on right there. Now swinging back and forth aggressively, but going to go for that L-bar, and he's able to get it.
Yeah.
Great work right there from Cardinale.
Very interesting position here.
Yeah, trying to move his way through, running out of some time, and he's able to get through right before the clock hits 0.
Yeah, great timing there.
Yep, great timing to make his way through and across. And Cardinale not able to make his way through right there. Great run, though, from Derek Cardinale. Gets a round of applause from the crowd. And now we will see Philippe Cypress up next.
Well, we have this little break in between. I have been meaning to ask you, because after I told you, thoughts on the Washington Capitals trade, because I need to know your thoughts.
Oh, Jordan Kyrou for,
yeah.
What was the other piece? It was
Connor McMichael, the 16th overall pick, and
yeah, it's a pretty bad trade, I'd say.
For us?
Yeah. I mean, Jordan Kyrou's a great forward in the NHL, but giving up McMichael in a first-round pick.
Yeah, but McMichael's... I have my opinions.
It's a good trade. I think it's a win-win.
Yeah.
As Philippe moving his way through, back to the action here, 42 years of age. As he's through the first couple of obstacles. Moving through very nicely right now. Philippe with dexterity cutting his way across. And Cypress moving through right now across the first few obstacles as he tries to get that touch point on the L bar. Great jump right there from Philippe. This is going to get some chalk from Ryan Meeks in his corner, and he moves across. Minute 15 on the clock. As he's moving his way through. And not able to get across the swivel limit. A great run right there
We'll have
from Philippe. And now we'll see Eric Mata up.
I think we're down to our final 8 before we get to our championship contenders.
Yes, final 8 before we get to our championship contenders.
Now, as you mentioned, Eric Mata out of Acton, Massachusetts. He's the founder and coach of Ultimate Obstacles and was second place in the World Championships in 2023.
Yeah, he has some experience in this event.
And on course 3.
Through.
I should say stage 3. I always say like course 2, course 1.
Moving his way through right now.
Whoa.
Eric Mata with a good save right there. All the way across. And through now. Make his way through the chain link. 44 years of age. Make his way through the second mic drop.
All the way around. Gets ready to
Yep, chalks up and gets ready to move through. Moves all the way across. And moving his way through the first swivel limit.
locks it in.
Now has to get to the second one.
We're struggling, but able to recover. It's that touch point, so he'll get a couple seconds to rest, but takes none of it as he'll immediately drop into this Iron Summit.
Yep, goes into the Iron Summit right now.
They're really straining on him right now.
Yep, really making his way through right now. As he gets that next touch point to the cliffhanger, Eric Mata, now at 2 minutes and 15 seconds, moves into third place on the leaderboard.
Take first.
Yep, could take first. Ryan Scott and Richard McDuff not able to get through this cliffhanger. Even if he gets a touch point too, he'd be able to take the lead. So Eric Mata trying to make his way through right now. The founder and coach at Ultimate Obstacles. He has experience at this stage before. And not able to make his way across. Great run from Eric Mata. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. He goes down. That's going to be the end of his run. Now we will see Stephen Bakhta, our next athlete to run from Wilmette, Illinois. And Michael Wood still not here, I believe. Gary Park is waiting on deck. So as of now, we have 9 more athletes to go instead of 10. Here from the final stage of the World Ninja League Championships. 9 more to go. As we move our way across. Moving our way through here. As Bakta making great work right now. Going through the chain link all the way across from the chain link to the mic drop. Drops down from the mic drop. And trying to push his way through here and give himself a great opportunity to move on. Move through the leaderboard right here. Good chance for Steven Bakta. As he's waiting to go on the swivel limit.
Gonna drop in now, using full 20 seconds.
Using all the time that he needs and has allotted to him.
Goes all the way around.
And Steven making great work right here. Like you said, able to make his way around. Now gonna switch hands and lead with that left hand. And moving his way through. Trying to get that next touch point, and he's got it. He gets that touch point onto the Iron Summit. And now he's gonna have to get some momentum, gather it before he moves on. Steven now on to the Iron Summit. He is one of the multiple athletes that have made their way here and trying to get through to the cliffhanger. Steven now tied for 9th place as he tries to make his way through, and he's not able to. He falls down on the Iron Summit, minute 56, so a great run time-wise from Steven Bakta. That's going to be the end of his day, as now we will see our next athlete, Gary Park.
Look at your microphone button on your comms. If anybody is accidentally holding it down or anything, please make sure you are not touching the button on your microphone if you are not talking, because the sound in our ears is very annoying. Please check your comms. Thank you.
Telling everyone to check their comms.
Okay.
All the people that have mics that go to all different places, which we do not have.
Nope.
As Gary Park is now up, wearing all neon green. Ready to go from St. Louis, Missouri.
The former home of Jordan Cairo.
Yes.
I need time to process.
As Park swinging his way through on the staple. And after Park, it's going to be Steven Strickland.
All 20 seconds before going.
Moving his way through the chain link right now. And Park doing a great job right here. Moving his way through. Moving his way all the way across. As he's going to swing his way up before getting that chalk. And Gary Park, 45 years of age. Moving his way through nicely right now.
Ooh. Able to recover.
Able to recover right there is Park. And Park now all the way across to the Iron Summit. Great run so far from Gary Park, proving his position in this second wave. He's doing a great job right here on stage 3, trying to make it through the Iron Summit. And he's got the touch point onto the cliffhanger. 2:03 so far on his clock for Gary Park. And Gary Park trying to make his way through this illustrious course, elusive. As now he's gonna hold and wait before he goes up to the cliffhanger. Used a lot of energy already.
No.
In second place right now, 2 minutes through the first 6 obstacles. Now on to the 7th. Trying to get through the cliffhanger and not able to build up enough strength. Gary Park, though, falls into second place on our leaderboard. And we've seen all of our athletes that have gotten to this 6th or 7th stage on the cliffhanger just not be able to get through.
Yeah.
Now we'll see Steven Strickland from Norcross, Georgia, 52 years old this season. And we have 4 more athletes to go, Steven, John, Joshua, and Rick, before we move to the final 3 athletes in contention for the grand champion here at the Masters Male Division, our last division here from the first 3 stages, that excluding the head-to-head. And Steven Strickland moving his way through as that head-to-head buzzer going off. For those of you that hear that. Steven Strickland gets that touch point and able to kick his feet forward now. Moving at great pace right now through onto the chain link. Strickland from the Strictly Ninjas gym. As he moves his way across to the mic drop. Now from the mic drop across, makes that nice jump transition over and quickly onto the swivel limit, not wasting any time.
Yeah, clearly speed's a factor for him.
Yeah, speed moving really well right now. If he's able to get to that 6th obstacle, he'll be in first place at this pace.
Wow.
Strickland moving the first and the second one. Steven Strickland moving at tremendous pace right now.
Gotta get through this.
Yep, trying to get through the Iron Summit all the way through the first 5 obstacles. Minute 27 on the clock. Great time, great pace, great energy here from Strickland. He's able to get the touch point, and now by 16.5 seconds, he is in first place. So what a great move from him, as he will definitely take the time to chalk up here before moving forward.
Yeah, I did that through just, I'd say, speed and, electing not to take rest.
Yeah, electing not to take rest indeed. As he is moving his way through.
We'll begin on these. Ooh.
Not able to make his way through. Steven Strickland gets caught up on the cliffhanger, and he is now in first place with 6 points. As we move our way through the 3rd and final stage, tall A. I think it's just stage 3 tall. I guess because stage 1 at a tall A and tall B.
Yeah.
And now we have John Hegarty, the 43-year-old from Providence, Rhode Island, who is ready to go here. Father of 3 children, owner and operator of his own painting business. And the sport and community of Ninja came into his life during his most challenging obstacle. And he has been sober now for 7.5 years.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Yeah, congrats on that. As the sport of Ninja able to bring him through that tough moment in his life. And we like to see that here as he's moving his way on to stage number 3, one of the last competitors here in the second wave. 3 more before we get to our finishers from the first 2 stages. Hegarty moving through the mic drop now as he moves from 1 mic, transitioning to the second. And Hegarty now moving across.
Nearly there.
Nearly there, and now he will be there. Coach Jordan Thurston in his corner, holding up that chalk for him on the pole. As he chalks up before he moves onto the swivel limit. Minute 18 on the clock. He's at a great pace right now, too. If he moves through at this pace, he will have a chance to maybe catch Steven Strickland and Ryan Scott on that leaderboard right now.
Yeah, but it took some time to break, so.
We'll see what he's able to do here. John Hegarty, 43-year-old from Providence, Rhode Island, moving his way through nicely. Able to get through the 2 swivel limits at a very controlled pace, now into 8th place as he moves to the Iron Summit. And we have not seen any of our athletes get to the wagon wheel. And you don't need to open the garage door here as it's already open, so you get to the wheel and move your way through.
Yeah, just that wheel is kind of there just to be something to transition from that bar immediately onto the ladder.
Yep, immediately on now to the L bar in 5th place now at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So a little bit behind the leaders on the board as he's got to get through this obstacle to move into first pole position. And he is off now as he gathers his momentum to prepare for the cliffhanger. And goes from one to the other.
Wow.
Great move right there. As now he's going to get through the next stages of the cliffhanger and not able to get through. Great work from John Hegarty. So we'll look at his run from earlier on the swivel limit. He was making great time right there. As he moves his way across. Now we'll see Joshua Harris. Joshua Harris and Rick Hinnat. Those two will be our last 2 athletes here before Kimball, Behrens, and Welch go to vie and become grand champion. Joshua Harris trying to move his way across. Moving through nicely right now.
Back and forth.
Yep, back and forth as he goes across to the chain link from Little Rock, Arkansas in the Heartland region of the U.S. 3rd time competing this season at the Tier 1 level. Moving through nicely right now as he tries to gather himself.
As Lulu Moore is his coach.
Yeah,
Saw him
Lulu
run
Moore.
earlier.
Yep, filming his run as he holds the chalk. Joshua moving through nicely right now, and Harris grabs a hold of that L bar. And he's shaking off that chalk right there.
Also trying to get more blood flow into his hands.
He moves his way across, makes a nice transition over to that 2nd stage of the swivel limit. Now moves from one swivel to the other, making great time right here. 1:25 elapsed. So he is putting himself in a great spot as he moves his way through and moving his way across the course now and through to the Iron Summit. In 8th place right now as he moves his way through the Iron Summit. Moving through at a tremendous pace right here.
Yeah, these runners that are right before our, World Championship contenders, they were the fastest throughout the course. They're just unable to finish that last obstacle.
Yeah, they're unable to finish the katana on stage 2 for these last few athletes. As Joshua Harris trying to have a great finish here on the cliffhanger, trying to be our first athlete to get through it. And from one stage to the other, makes that jump, able to hold on. And now makes that next transition and not able to make his way through. Great jump from Joshua Harris, now in the 3rd place position. But that is as far as he will go. As now we will see Rick Hinnant, and Rick from Leander, Texas. Ready to run right here, age 51 this season. Our athlete right before our final three competitors. Kimball Behrens and Jaden Welch once again. And Behrens was our fastest competitor on stage 1, as he was on stage 2 in the last position. Jaden Welch and Jake Kimball close behind him. As Rick moving forward right now, after not completing stage 2, Rick actually ran a little bit afterwards on the course after it was all done, just to kind of see what maybe he messed up on before he moves on to stage 3. Rick Cannett trying to finish this course, be our first finisher before our grand champion contenders come to the table. Rick back and forth he swings, moving from one mic drop to the other one, and he's able to grab a hold right there.
Oh.
And not able to fly his way through to the L bar. And he had a great time right there. Unfortunate though for Rick. And now we'll see Jay Kimball, coached by Jason Dahlstrom. And Jay, as we take a look at the last three that have a chance. Jaden Welch finished in 125, Behrens in 126, and Kimball in 143. So those are the times from stage 2. And Kimball moving through right now the vertebrae.
Yep.
As he's got to swing across to the staple. And gets to train with all three of his daughters, the 46-year-old from Janesville, Iowa. Started Ninja back in 2021. 5'9", 148 pounds as he moves his way through. And in 2025, he was 3rd in the World Ninja League Championship. So trying to improve that placement here in the final stage, stage 3 of the Masters Male Division.
You can see the determination on his face. Wants to give it his best shot, give his best bid on why he should be world champion.
Trying to make that grand champion case as Jay is moving through nicely on the back half of the course through the swivel limit.
Beautiful transition with a lot of speed.
Yep, moving through with great speed and quickness right now. Minute 05 on his timer. And he's got to move that second one here. Got it stuck for a second, but he's able to move it through.
Great perseverance there, not to get deterred by the minor mistake.
And now making his way through to the Iron Summit. Minute 24 on the clock. Jay Kimball on the Iron Summit. And he's trying to make his way through, able to make a good transition there. Move his way across.
Get down for his...
Yep, and right now he's in 2nd place at this time, getting to this 7th obstacle. Steven Strickland right in front of him at a minute 34, but Kimball, the first grand champion case, so moving into that 1st place spot for now before his next 2 competitors move up.
He drops in.
Kimball dropping into the cliffhanger. And trying to make that jump. Kimball moving through.
There.
And Jay moving through and not able to get across. Jay Kimball with a tremendous run. So we'll take a look at his replay right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on our last few runners of the preteen males. The champion is going to be crowned soon. Let's make some noise. Let's get hype. Let's go.
And now we have Scott Behrens from Cedar Falls, Iowa. Kimball right now in that 1st spot, as Behrens and Welch will have to get past the cliffhanger to jump him, or they will have to get to the cliffhanger in faster time. So we'll see what Scott is able to do here. Scott Behrens and Jaden Welch. Scott Behrens with Ben Behrens on the course right now. Barons right now moving through comfortably and across. 44 years of age. Has 3 wonderful kids, Ben, Jason, and Leah. And the glue to his family is his wife, Lindsay, the creator of the Backyard Ninja Kids and the owner of Ninja U Gyms in Iowa. Was a World Ninja League Masters Season 9 Strongest Ninja, so 2 years ago. And also an American Ninja Warrior finalist in Season 11 and 15. He's moving through nicely right now, Barons. All the way across to the back half of this course on the swivel limit. Through the first swivel. Now making his way to the second one. Great job right here, as you can see that determination on his face to become the grand champion. Scott Barons trying to make his way through here. And he's all the way to the Iron Summit, getting some chalk as he has time to get some before he has to move on to the next obstacle. The countdown is on. He's got 10 seconds to move his way across. And on to the Iron Summit. Moving his way through.
Yeah, great pace here, just cruising.
Yep, cruising through the Iron Summit. As he's got to get the bar behind him before he moves his way through. Getting some more chalk from his coach's corner, Ben Barons, as he tries to move his way through. Scott trying to move his way through. As he's got to get through the cliffhanger here. Minute 52 to get to that obstacle in the second spot right now behind Jay Kimball.
Nearly there.
Scott moves his way up. Now he's got to swing sideways and across. And Scott Barron's not able to get through. And moves into second place right now on the leaderboard. And now we'll see our last runner here, Jaden Welch. And Jaden Welch, coached by Becca Margulies. As we will see Welch, 42 years old, from Bellingham, Washington, out of the U.S. Northwest region. 5th time competing this season, and he has a big opportunity in front of him. Gets to that wagon wheel, and he can become the grand champion.
Yeah, well, would love to add that World Championship trophy to his trophy cabinet. Slammed his back of the legs into the vertebrae.
Welch moving through nicely right now.
Maybe some early miscues in this run, but still showing some great pace.
He's showing great pace right now. Welch moving through nicely through this course. Get with that opportunity to become the champion here, as he is able to get the first mic drop. Now moving his way across to get the second one. Welch making great time here, but knows that he has to get through to the wagon wheel. That is the bar that he has to set to become the grand champion.
Has to get there, or if he gets through the Iron Summit by a minute 43, he can also become world champion that way.
Yes, he can become world champion that way. Right now moving at a great pace.
It'll be interesting to see if he, well, one, gets through the swivel limit, and then 2, if he elects to not take his rest and just immediately start the Iron Summit.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see as he moves his way through, and he's going to get to the Iron Summit. Now he's going to take some time to get some chalk before he moves through. Minute 33 on his clock right now as he tries to get across. A minute 27 as he got to that 6th obstacle.
And now it seems a bit unlikely for him to...
Yeah, he's not going to be able to now get it through time, as it's a minute 44 on the clock. He's going to have to get through the cliffhanger as he's moving his way across. Jaden Welch trying to take down Jay Kimball. Right now, Jay Kimball is your grand champion.
And led off our World Championship festivities. A great time. I mentioned this earlier on a different broadcast that, you know, kind of, you can say, batting leadoff in the World Championship case it could actually be in your favor because you can set the pace that everyone has to meet and kind of get that idea in the mind like, oh, I have to do this.
And now Welch is off, and he's on to the cliffhanger. On to that first level of the cliffhanger here. Very important as he makes his way up to the second one. Now trying to make his way, shaking out his arms before he goes to the third. He's got to make that jump across. Welch now trying to go across the cliffhanger, taking his time, knowing what he has to get through. So again, shaking out his arms. 2:55 on the clock. As he's going to swing back and forth. Goes for it and not able to grab it. Jaden Welch not able to get through, and Jay Kimball is your grand champion here from the Stage 3 Masters Male Division. So tremendous job from all of our competitors. Jay Kimball in the first place spot. Welch is second and Barrett is third. And that was a tremendous run, Lucas.
Yeah, tremendous run from everyone overall. And as you mentioned, our new world champion. We'll be very proud of that achievement.
Yeah, very proud of that achievement. As Jay Kimball did a tremendous job right there. As we will take a look. Take a look at the finish right there from Jay Kimball. As that was the end of the run right there. And we will be done from everything. Thank you, everybody, as Justina Ricchini and Lucas Harrison signing off from the World Ninja League Championships.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's been a great time.
Yep.